My name is Lovy Longomba. I'm a producer, mixer, and mastering engineer. I'm based out of LA, and I've worked with Jason Derulo, I've worked with K. Michelle, I've worked with Iggy Azalea, T.I., Gwen Stefani, and Akon, and the list goes on and on and on. And you know, for years I've had like rooms and rooms, but I wanted to make something that I can live in and like really stay. And if I'm inspired, I just come down. So the way I designed the room, I wanted it to be a hybrid because I still produce and I still mix and I still master records. I want it to be a certain way, you know? And I think my room was really built like a mastering room because I think acoustically it's probably at the top of the food chain, you know, more than mixing rooms. Yeah, so I'm very, very passionate about hearing and about my monitoring system, what I'm listening to, because that's what determines how I react. I was really into how things sound like. And that kind of evolved my listening because I started being more critical about, like, when I started going to from studio to studio, I also realized, like, man, I mean, these rooms have big consoles and stuff, but they don't really sound that good the way you think. I started actually measuring rooms, putting a microphone and measuring rooms. So I put a mic in my room and I shot my room. I was heartbroken. I was devastated because I saw things that should never be seen, you know? Seeing this, peaks and valleys are like the most traumatizing thing because obviously you're hoping that your room will be perfect. Obviously it has nothing to do with the creative aspect. But if you can think and know that there is much more you could do and go, that messed me up. I tried different things like room correction things, and really, honestly, it created more problems for me than good things. I was getting more phase issues, I was getting more problems. Then a good friend of mine, his name is Trinnov, Case, an amazing mastering engineer. He told me, like, yo, Lovy, you know, he put me on the speakers I'm using right now. And then he was like, listen, let me tell you something. There's this thing called the Trinnov. You should give them a try. I was like, bro, I'm done with room correction stuff. He was like, no, listen, I'm telling you the truth. Like, you need to check this thing out. So I went online and I looked at it and everybody's just going crazy. I was like, man, is this just another like amplitude corrector? Like, if that's just it, man, I'm done with those things. I really didn't know much. I should say how easy it is to set up. Obviously there's advanced settings, but when I pushed play, I was like, wait, what? Not only the amplitude, but the phase correction. I mean, to be honest, I called Trev and I was like, bro, this is witchcraft. The thing that was weird was that it improved things, but it felt natural. It didn't feel like it altered. It was like, this is how it should be sounding anyway. Am I like, or is this thing just making things sound better, or is it telling you what is really happening? Because that became a dilemma. Okay, is it like lying to me or just improving? Because even my speakers sounded different. So I was like, all right, the only way I will know is that I will work on a record. I'll master a record that I mastered like a month ago that one of my clients was very happy about, but they haven't released it yet. So I'll make another revision. I will sleep, come back in the morning and work like that's how my setup is. Let me tell you, I did less. And actually when I sent it to the guy, I was like, this is the best master you've ever done. So it was just something that really, really changed my approach in working, because now I really honestly could go anywhere in the world. You know, all I need is that and I'm fine. I called Robert after I had set up the Trinnov. I called him, I was like, Rob, what the heck is this? Because he told me, Lovy, when you pan something, you actually pan something. This thing is like the truth. Like, I've never been so confident in what I'm doing and I'm just able to work and just work. I did a few records, obviously having it for months, that I will go up and hear it in my car, hear it on my little Bluetooth speaker. Honestly, now I think I'm in a rhythm where I don't do that anymore. I know whatever is here, that's just what it is, and that's what it's gonna be. I'm bummed that everybody will know my secret now.